We are often fascinated by haunted houses. Even the house we live in may conceal thrilling secrets. For example, a female ghost was killed in March 1962 in the basement of the Griffin House.
I'm clicking on this thumbnail, but the video isn't opening.
And then your brain sort of creates a scene for you.
I don't know. I think maybe we should try something else.
I think you should give it a shot.
Who never did anything but overcook one dinner in March of 1962.
During a drinking session, Joe introduced everyone to a home valuation website. It was also thanks to this website that Peter discovered a terrifying truth within his house.
Hey, you guys ever check Zillow?
Joe, why don't you shut the...
Tell me more about this silly word.
But they call it a Zestimate because of the Z in Zillow.
Wow, my house is way up from when I bought it.
It says my house is a murder house.
Mine's up, too.
Probably some naggy bitch, right?
Like someone was killed there?
Joseph!
You know, they say when someone dies violently like that, their spirit can linger.
What do you mean?
Have you ever witnessed anything strange there?
Disembodied spirit in your house!
Actually, now that you mention it.
Returning on a stormy night, the four boys decided to rummage through Peter's house to investigate the murder case that took place in the basement.
I do feel a presence in the air.
Now, the murder took place down here in the basement.
Spirits I'm used to chasing are whiskey and tequila.
Wow, what's going on down here?
We're like the male version of the female Ghostbusters.
I don't know why you guys listen to a word he says.
That's so Lois. You can't do that in the basement, bud.
I got scared and tried to run through the wall, leaving a hole shaped like me.
The method using sound waves was unsuccessful, yet Peter continued to try to uncover the ghost while the others had given up.
By doing the movie Flatliners.
I've never seen it.
Me neither.
You know what, Peter? I think I've had enough ghost hunting.
Oh my God. All right, we are stopping everything right now and watching Flatliners.
I'm done, too.
Yeah, I'm out.
Well, why are you leaving? First thing about catching ghosts.
We've been down here for hours and we haven't found a thing. We should just never listen to you. Come on, guys.
I think you're all just scared.
Let's see who's scared.
Turn that light back on.
On the other side, Chris, Stewie, and Brian were happily enjoying a snack at a restaurant. The chubby guy Chris coldly rejected the advances of an attractive girl.
Oh, hey, Kristen. What's up?
Not much. I wanted to know if you're gonna go to the dance on Friday.
Nah, probably not.
Well, if you change your mind,
But like I said, I don't think I'm gonna go.
you and I could go together.
I said no!
Okay. Jeez. Bye, Chris.
I might grab a bite to eat.
That very attractive girl just asked you out and you said no.
We all just ate, right?
Why wouldn't he go out with that girl?
Who knows? Maybe he's gay.
No.
I say we find out.
You think he could be?
Remember what I said in 2009?
Bruce Jenner is a man.
Bruce Jenner is a woman.
After that day, Stewie began to suspect that Chris was gay. He decided to conduct a survey. The results surprised him. Chris liked watching adult films.
Oh, why? Because he never hit on you? God, the ego.
Stewie, I'm telling you, there's no way Chris is gay. Hey, Chris, what's up?
What's up with you guys?
And we wanted to see if you had a few minutes.
Sure, go ahead.
What night are the Tony Awards?
Tony Danza has awards?
Name an appropriate price to pay for jeans.
$5?
What year did Bette Midler release You've Got to Have Friends?
And it was fabulous!
Chris, are you gay?
No, I'm not gay.
Well, then why didn't you go out with that girl?
I have everything I need in that department on my computer.
Porn playing simultaneously?
Sometimes I pretend I'm at the security desk at the mall, and everyone at the mall is banging each other.
You're so desensitized by all this porn, you're not even interested in actual girls.
What are you doing?
And we are going to help you start thinking about sex like a normal teenager.
I had a hell of a time getting off sugar.
Chris, can you pass the syrup?
Oh, you want the syrup, old man?
Yeah, nice attached head, Meg.
One evening at the Griffin household, while the kids were busy helping Chris overcome his addiction to pornography, Peter was gradually getting used to his white hair.
Oh, wow, she is just right in that guy's belly button.
Where nothing really happens.
And you could watch this at any time?
No, just Friday at 11:45 p.m.
And it was free?
No, $45 a month.
Well, what was playing the other 200 hours per week?
Mostly Daryl. The movie Daryl.
Was it any good?
It was okay.
Grandpa, what are you doing here?
Where do you keep the nets that you put on the bottom of guys' balls to stop them from dunking in the water?
Ah, there's my silver fox.
Well, now that I've got white hair, I fix my car in slow motion in an ad for a supplemental blood thinner.
Brian and Stewie went down to the basement, where they fumbled around searching for the old collection of adult films. Suddenly, a female spirit appeared and possessed Stewie.
What's all this?
So here's a stack of water-stained Playboys that I found in a locker at the town pool bathroom.
Okay, now we're talking.
And then your brain sort of creates a scene for you.
I'm clicking on this thumbnail, but the video isn't opening. I don't know. I think maybe we should try something else.
I think you should give it a shot.
Who never did anything but overcook one dinner in March of 1962.
After just one night trapped in the basement, Peter's hair had turned white.
What the hell? Peter, are you okay?
Down here all night. So dark.
Peter, your hair, it turned white.
What? Well, I'm a fat dad with white hair now. Hey, Ashley, I know what car is your car.
Extremely worried, he immediately went to the hospital with Lois for a checkup. He might have to live with this hair for the rest of his life.
He was scared of a ghost.
How'd you get white hair again? Or was it a Scooby-Doo?
You think it's gonna stay, Dr. Hartman?
But as for the white hair, I'm afraid it's permanent.
I'm talking about Peter's hair.
We've discussed this. No to the mole. Chocolate is for cake, not chicken.
Should I dye it back?
How does one even go about dyeing one's hair? I've never heard of anything so crazy.
Let me get that for you, Doctor.
Oh, no, I'm not a...
Morning, Doctor.
I have to say, it does make you look more distinguished.
like a garbage man with no nose.
So long, stinkies! Not that I would know.
Reuniting with his friends, Peter's white hair instantly caught the attention of the host Tom Tucker.
Hey, Tom, you okay?
Another sign from the universe that I'll never find love.
Pal, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
There are.
What do I do?
I think your white hair would be perfect for it. You just act like everyone else is an idiot and shout over them.
Shut up, I get it.
Hey, why don't you come down to the station tomorrow and
I know where you work.
Again, terrific.
I haven't been on TV since I had IBS on The Bachelorette.
That's why I've decided to give you this robe. I had such a magical weekend.
Farewell, and thank you for feeding me champagne and shrimp all day.
Soon after, he was invited to appear on a news program. He couldn't believe that the television director was very pleased with him and offered him a special position.
Quahog Prison, I'm Joe Horrigan, Channel 5 News.
Joining me now is white-haired contributor Peter Griffin. Peter, what are you hearing about crime in Quahog?
You know, not much.
Excuse us for one moment. People want to know that bad stuff's going on out there.
You want me to make stuff up?
I thought you had white hair. Now, you were talking about crime.
You're right, I do.
Only pledge I stand for is lemon pledge.
We should all take a pledge to kick him out.
Coming up, Lost Dog Comes Home.
Peter, that was amazing. How'd you like to do what you just did every night?
Wipe a bloody booger under the desk?
No, I'm asking you to join us full-time, to be our permanent senior analyst.
Would you excuse me while I step into another room and celebrate like a girl in a rom-com who just got good news?
The Griffin children continued to move to a lingerie store. He slowly became disillusioned with everything related to abuse. It was also there that he found his love.
Welcome to the lingerie department.
What are we doing here?
When I was young, seeing these half-naked mannequins was all I needed to get me going. Him walking around Macy's with a chub, he needs to be able to use his imagination again. Any of these mannequins doing anything for you, Chris?
I guess the one without a head is pretty cool.
Sounds like someone is ready for that date.
Especially the one that looks kinda afraid.
Do you gentlemen need any help?
No, thank you, dear. We're just trying to get my brother to full mast.
Now, Brian and Stewie had successfully helped Chris overcome his addiction to adult films. Finally, he had his first very romantic date.
So, Chris, have you weaned yourself off of internet porn?
Wait, I thought the whole point was to not wean myself off.
You ready for your date?
You bet I am.
I think Chris is gonna be just fine.
Ready to see a Marvel movie 'cause I chose?
And for sure, this is a real date, and me and the popular kids aren't gonna thrill kill you tonight.
Which is more than I can say for our pizza.
Oh, man.
In light of Peter's success, Lois became extremely angry. She believed he was misrepresenting the truth.
Peter, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Tom Tucker did. He kissed me.
You can't just say crazy things that aren't in any way true.
Did that get at that, so, Joe?
We're still working that out.
Okay, well, what are the rules on that?
No.
Well, let me know when you decide on the rules. I'm really excited about working on this.
After that day, Peter became a familiar face on TV. He increasingly exaggerated everything to attract viewers.
What's the latest on crime in Quahog?
Tom, crime is up.
Has it ever been all the way to the top before, Peter?
All the way to the top.
Wow, how high?
Never. In fact, we had to raise the top.
Is even higher than the old top?
It might be like 11. I'm not even kidding.
How many seasons?
And the middle is a show that was inexplicably on ABC for a very long time.
Peter Griffin, white hair, very credible. Thank you so much. Coming up, we'll tell you where to look when a person has a birthmark on their face.
Peter's news even made it to the papers. Donald Trump even specially invited him to work. Meanwhile, Lois tirelessly warned him about the price to pay for spreading fake news.
Well, I hope you're happy.
It's pronounced ego, Lois, and I will thank you to Lego of mine.
Really don't want my husband contributing to it.
I guess I just like all the attention it came along with having white hair.
And it's certainly not the kind of attention I want for our family.
I'll tell Tom that I won't do it anymore.
Really?
Really.
Oh, Peter, that makes me so happy.
We're joining the Trump administration. We'll get started drawing it right away. Another talking head.